everyone, Cheeky Tam here and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a candy cane peppermint slice. These are the ingredients you'll need to make this recipe. I will leave a list in the description below with measurements. This slice is super easy. It's a great thing to take over to people's places at Christmas and it tastes amazing. So let's get started. So first I'm going to make the base of the slice. Into a mixing bowl put 1.5 cups of plain flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and thanks to the stress of Christmas I completely forgot that I usually sift those together. Add half a cup of firmly packed brown sugar, get out, and 150 grams of melted cooled butter, and then combine all those ingredients together. Then put the mixture into a pre-lined slice tin. Now this one is 17 centimeters by 30 centimeters. And then just press your mixture into the bottom of the tin. I just get a big spoon and squish it down into it. You can see how easily that is to do. Make sure you push it right into the corners and make sure it's even all throughout. Step one's done. How easy was that? Now I put it into an oven on moderate heat, 180 Celsius that is, and then this goes in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes until it's golden. So it's been in the oven for 15 minutes, let's get it out. Now you're going to drop your oven temperature to 170, and while that oven temperature is coming down I'm going to make the caramel filling that will go on top of this. So the next part we're going to do on the stove top, you're going to add the sweetened condensed milk into a saucepan. Half a cup of caster sugar. I actually don't know why we call this caster sugar here in Australia. It's just super fine sugar and I much prefer super fine. It makes it sound like the sugar's good looking. In goes the super fine sugar and 40 grams of butter. And I'd love to know where my spoon went. Do this on the stove top on a moderate flame, stirring it as it goes, and it should probably take about 4 minutes. And basically what you're looking for is for the sugar and the butter and all of the ingredients to melt together and combine until it's nice and smooth. Now the butter and the sugar has melted into it, I'm going to put this on low and sit that on low heat for 10 minutes. Make sure you stir your caramel every now and then. That looks sexy, doesn't it? It must be that super fine sugar. So it's been 10 minutes, so we're going to take that off the heat and I'm going to add some peppermint flavouring and some green food colouring. Can I just say, getting green food colouring was not easy. I could only buy a rainbow. I mean, most people would be delighted that they could buy a rainbow. I don't usually put green food colouring in this slice. It's to make it look more pepperminty and Christmassy. For those of you who love a bit of colour in your life, today's your lucky day. I suggest never putting your face directly above it when you're putting in peppermint because it just goes ping and it feels like you've brushed your eyes with toothpaste. But if you're after that effect, then go for it. So let's add the peppermint flavouring. Usually I put about 3/4 of a teaspoon of peppermint essence. This is why I never use food colouring. Look at the disaster that's already happened. Add a couple of drops of green and I'll just have a look to see what that looks like. As I said, I don't usually do this. Why am I doing it today? I don't know. Because it's Christmas and Christmas is full of all kinds of excitement and horror. A little bit more. So that's 3 drops of food colouring. Look at that. Already looks like the Grinch. Now I'm going to put the caramel peppermint filling onto the base. And this is going to go into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes or until it's set. While that's in the oven, let's smash up some candy canes. The best way to open a candy cane is of course just snap it like that so you can peel back the plastic. I've got 2 coloured candy canes as you can see. If you can't find candy canes, maybe find some hard boiled mint sweets. So pop that in a Ziploc bag. You'll probably only need about 3 to 4 candy canes and then just whack them. The joy I'm getting out of this is just unbelievable. That's how a lot of us feel about Christmas, right there in a bag. So that's about the consistency you want it, pretty much so it looks really nice and colourful still. Don't worry about it if you don't have greenish candy canes. You can just use white and red, that'll do. And I know it's Christmas and we all want to look like we've got the perfect life. I've got a green finger, just remember that. So it's been 15 minutes, I'm taking this out of the oven and I'm going to let it cool down so I can put the chocolate on it. I'm going to melt 200 grams of chocolate. You can either do this in a double boiler or you can also do it in the microwave, whatever you prefer. And now the chocolate's melted, I'm just going to pour that onto the slice. I'll be spreading it out over the slice, so make sure that you run around and try and cover the area so you don't have too far to spread the chocolate. Spread the chocolate out evenly and make sure you get it to the edges. and sprinkle on the candy cane. Then leave it in the fridge for a couple of hours so the chocolate sets. So my slice is now ready. I'm going to cut it up and try some. I've tried it before. I don't really need to try it, but well, no, I do. To make cutting it up easier, I'm going to run my knife under boiling hot water and dry it. Now this should just easily lift out. Yep. Peel the paper off and cut it up. Lift off. Yum. And I'll just quickly show you the middle of this. You can see it's got that slight green tinge to it. Not a lot of green tinge though. How amazing does this look? Oh, yum, delicious. Look at that oozing caramel. Mmm. Oh. It is seriously good. That smooth, oozing peppermint caramel is so tasty and sweet. Then the chocolate on the top with a little crunch of the candy cane, and it's got that nice solid biscuit base on the bottom there. It's really delicious, it's really simple, and it also makes a really nice homemade gift. It's a perfect dish to take around to someone's place at Christmas as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please feel free to steal it and use it. And I hope you have a lovely Christmas. And let me know in the comments below if you're making this recipe. I find it's really easy and it's a crowd pleaser. Have a fantastic week, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye.